few times, I think EU and APAC have the highest ban rate on Finker. NA had the lowest. Because the firefight and the drones are rolling their way through, and that shuttle, I said, they get to cover a bit of movement either side. Tyrant gets DP fire, and Nello pops the shotgun and to make the full connection. Solotov suffers on the swing. It's Forest. It's Forest. Can stick the kit. Tyrant is all that's left. Cannot find Iconic. And Astralis, well, they're very much aware. Heavy hitting the DMR, does half the health, and there's the finish. Users. There's the catch over from Nello, a swing round, and Users finds his triple shield. Gonna break that, push the position, but Nello takes it.
Execute onto the side as they lose a member as well.
Ooh, Solotov and Neo find one apiece. You can see Shuttle went down. But they couldn't quite get the full lockdown. Nello finally finds.
Forrest has jumped into E-Box, but he's completely blind.
There it is. Iconic gets one, DP Fire gets another, and there's a flaw. Pretty much a bit of a response there from the side of Astralis. Hit the pace that they had in the apply pressure.
Oh, the feet.
Oh, the feet just tucked around the corner. Doesn't quite know, but Tyrant finds on the rotation. Tyrant is looking for that player, but he couldn't see him with where.
This one from below, one vertically, and Shuttle will shut down another player as well. J90
is going to go grenade fishing underneath, but there's the swing round. Two players. They took the drop on the hatch. They took the drop. Final player. They've got another stack up back on the door. Oh, that's an Astralis.
Looks unlikely, but there's a lot of time. DP Fire comes around the corner, just strikes him in the
kit
back.
Down in and amongst the blind on the far side. The cover comes through. Nello stops up a little bit too wide. 30 seconds. The players are in a tricky spot. Users gets caught out. The only one standing isn't for very long. Find Iconic in the meantime. There's a fight up white stairs. Nello gets one more. 30 seconds. They've just got to get that kit down. Users has
white stairs player. There, that grenade will take care of the very first shuttle taken out, and now he needs to focus
the sight on them, but they're going to see if they can stick the plant. J90 gets a freebie, gets returned. There's a fight either side, the three apiece, and well, it doesn't get there. Two boats crouching. Only one of them can win, and Users is the one that back. There's the cooldown onto Pit. And there's the take onto the Pit player. The C4 is just able to get one more. Users, here's a Iconic doing Iconic things. Sees the barrel. Locked and loaded, looking towards the back of the dorms, gets the first. They have themselves control of the attic, but they don't. He's caught chasing a bit of a ghost here on the far side, and Forrest is showing Ghost that you have the positions to trade the pressure. Ooh, he's on Eminem. Solotov's got his slip through. There's the kit cold. They've now got to go for the 2 versus 2. DP fire around on the back of blue. There's Shuttle with the shotgun for one. There's the second. Pillar Iconic suffers on the far side, but wins out onto Laundry in the bottom right corner as they take the top left too. It's a drive through. Forrest is still standing with the kit. They lose the player onto the comes through. The hot pings. They've got the swing round. It's covered. It's Astralis.
No, the Valkyrie. Okay, so we're continuing with the no information on the defender's side. If they want it, they need to be a bit more obvious. He continues, though, towards the waiting room. Might find one in the back, but he finds the flick on DCH instead. Now towards the initiation he goes.
Just terrifying. The side there. Elevate's taking a bit of back. Mark is able to find the first. SDK finds Mr. Punch and leaves just Mark. Towards any game that's ahead of them, a very quick movement, and Fantasy somehow wins it out. Sapper.
A contest right here. Argus Chems are being shot up. That didn't down Fantasy. Don't worry, that was on the side of Elevate. Is SDK to now go? Aggressive gets one. Handy finds one as well. DC is going to be able to clutch this out in a 1v4. He gets the very first. The plant goes down. He's not able to find a second. First bound of pressure comes down. Even with a loss, as Fantasy gets the very first again. Mark to be taken out first. DCH.
They're looking now with this drone. The catch on Aguirre finds the fight. Gets the kick. One more. He's starting to whir with the LMG. Sapper below that is doing the most important job of all. Rare is taken out. Looking. He's on his drone. He's a freebie. Sapper puts the 2 versus 2. Sapper, are you going to swing? Are you going to swing? There it is. DCH.
There's a little bit of damage towards Rare, but nothing too major. Yet they're in, though. Fantasy most.
Well, they're more focused on the site, and Mark takes the wing.
Stairs will be opened up. That's going to be an angle that now gets used by Miracle, but a pre-fire comes in. And with 3 consecutive one rounds, if it's not for Handy, who gets shut down
on the backside of
the top floor.
They're going for the retake, but there's Miracle. Like this name. Oh, this could be huge if they time it. There's one. There's almost the second. Pre-fires the angle. Expects to fight. There's the kit. There it is. Sapper! And Miracle.
Now the plant goes down. The yokai drone will move it. No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the yokai drone in the right position. The plant's going down. Maybe. Yes. No, Miracle.
He's the man with the kit. They're just going to have to run through and find a fight. They're locked out first. Sapper gets one more. 4 seconds. Where are they going to find the dive? There it is. Sprayed over the top. One goes down. He's just got to hold F at this point. You assume it's theirs to take. Round the corner. Out of time. Monty's rolling in. 30 seconds. There's Handy. He's been holding that spot for the longest. The rotate. And as I said, he found somewhere a little bit more feasible. It's a 1 versus 1. This time I'm confident in saying this is an F8 round. but at least Handy just misses the head. He can't get the rotate. There's an angle above him that he doesn't know about. Drops it single player. The pings are all hot and heavy. Handy is able to find one on a Geary. Find scratch damage to Mark. He's looking for the fight back, and he wins it out. Now it's just SDK moving in amongst his own smoke. The breach is, there's still that player behind the chassis. There it is, the roll through. Mark gets one, but there's a down upstairs. It's a technical 2 versus 2 versus 1. Mr. Punch, all that's left with 1 second to pull it out.
Yellow here trying to cut off any of the rotations. There he goes, gets the first fantasy locked
off. The player cannot see anything. Safety first, and it's somehow SDK.
Able to return. There's a little bit of damage to Nagiri right here, but he gets taken out. And that means the side is now open. SDK comes in from the back though, finds a Nagiri. Not quite to confirm, yeah, it's a run for it, and that's exactly what he's doing. He wants to get into the side, but he gets taken out. Mark will get...
He's retaken a bit of territory. He takes the second. The kit's cold. They find a fight.
And that is not going to be crucial. That is going to be a lock off there. Fantasy, though, gets completely... Mr. Punch coming up from the yellow stairs, looking to first cover, gets the kill. Onto Miracle. It's the plant. Seems to be coming down. Is the cover on point? Yes, it is. It is going to be Elevate that win it against Furia.
Mid-round.
Azami, wow. I'm a big fan of Azami, and we've seen some excellent use of her. Coming away with such a significant advantage. Static, though, with the backstab immediately traded. Sonic's not over yet.
Supra's gone down now. 2 versus 1 situation for Good Boy with that
God. Done against Good Boy, but there's information for Good Boy, and he lands that
position and takes a heap of damage for it.
Oh, so hard, but oh my God,
these passive angles. Static. Which fight can he take? He can't take any. Grixa.
Taylor going to be holding the right angle as Yeti rounds the corner. Oh my God, get flicked on!
Envy creeping his way through the basement as well, afraid that Super might drop the hatch at any time, but it doesn't matter anyway. Arakaze to take him down. Now,
just being held up with the player watching. Oh my God, Good Boy, that's a hell of a risk. Thankfully, Sandbox able to trade that player back, but... Attempts at going in. Surely it's not going to work. No, can't quite land those shots. Player to counter that. He's got the Warden with the smart glasses, but he retains the numbers advantage for Sandbox. Sonic's not gonna defenders. And MV Taylor's found one. They're hunting for them. From Rexon. It's all up to Arakuza to cover. To hold on to for Sandbox. So Good Boy's gonna take matters into his own hands. He finds the pick, and Arakuza traded back immediately. It's MV Taylor and Static who've got to step up. Static does. Good Boy managed to get Kansan and Grick, so they should be able to lock this one through. Happening here for the North Americans. What an explosive start, but that's the diffuser down on the ground. Shyle, low HP, taken down from Kansan. It's got to be phenomenal, because if not, Sonics has taken the round.
Bomb site.
And Rexon just walks straight on in. The trades, though. V2, and so winnable. It's all on Grixa. But he's got to get the 1v2, the swing with the F2, he gets it! Sandbox trying to stave off match point. Look at that, the backstab from Rexon. 1v2, can he do it again? How does he keep making this happen?
Be the in that Sonics need to creep their way through this top floor, but Good Boy.
Falls back, and it's a flood into the site. What's happening? Shyle taking out the players. Sonic's in a precarious position, but Grixa once again, he find the timing right. They got to find the players right, but Grixa, he's finally put out, and Static can win it! Arakuza to trade himself! If Sandbox can take him down, it changes the landscape so much!
Rexon, he's made his way in though.
And he's going for another one, what a headshot! Rexon, a chance now to get their first point of the tournament, and he sees the feed, it's a 1v1! Can he ace up? What is that from Envy Taylor? Dropping like flies, and Sandbox is about to do what no Korean team has done this 7-5. That was their first 2 matches of EUL this stage. And, I mean, it's been a while since that. And look at that patience. Doki holding down the site. Citizen here in Archives has made it, so it's all souls left alone.
Favored in this post plant this time. Doki will drop the hatch, but straight into his own fire. Virtue left in 1 versus 5.
Opens up the equation. Alamount just trying desperately to look through this smoke.
He's able to claw one back though, making his way into lobby, but not without falling.
For phase, taking down Doki, but at least he does even it up. Doki's punished there. He was in a position to try and retreat, but his life is taken away. He creeps around the corner, but he's really feeling that pressure, and Cyber gets him Rookie, and Virtue's going to try desperately to clutch this one. He's got one canister. The flames will lock him out of the sight, and
very odd Kiva berries inside of stock. Ooh, that was a bit tight, but the grenade does.
Alamau, the Nas nifty little player inside of Janna that can take down one. But Virtue's been taken very low. In the meanwhile, FaZe, though, they don't let him get away with it. And they once again storm through G2. It's all on Prano, and he is not going to get away. FaZe really thrown something back at G2, who are seemingly... That diffuse is going down. Virtue can take down Bullet, but the
Picks onto the repels as well, but it's just impossible. He gets taken down.
Can do, even if he finds a pick or two. That was a gnarly shot, but it doesn't mean anything. He wants to swing it straight away. Baits out with some shots. The gas and the hatch drop. Virtue to go down first. He finds his pick, but Prano goes down. And it's just the Aussie left. He's reached the left side of the wall. Bullet. Oh, he wins the fight on Element. Puts G2 between a rock and a hard place. Desperately spraying on down. It's all on Citizen. How has he survived? So low on HP, but what themselves, it was a fairly nice shot there. And it looks like G to round this corner. He needs to win this fight. He lands the headshot.
It's winnable for G2.
Oh,
such
my
low
God!
HP, and Citizen.
He survives. Goes for a spray, but the final nade will take him down.
They want to go for. It's just.
Oh, look at that!
Hang on a second, though. Citizen, he's able to claw it back, though, and now G2, they look like they're in pole position to take the round.
Cyber's gone for a flank. He finds a double. Keep on running. He goes straight back to side, but G2 have sent it through. The diffuser is cold on the ground, but it's a 2v1. Cyber! An ace to close the game! And the double spray down brings FaZe through. What a phenomenal showing!